Hello and welcome to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Kian and I just completed my third marathon and I'm now getting ready to do my third Ironman 70.3. So if you're not familiar with what that is, it's basically half of an Ironman distance, which is 1.9k swim, a 90k bike ride, and a 21.1k run, otherwise known as a half marathon. So I had done an Ironman previously, 2018, and I did it in 2019. And then I did two half Ironmans back in 2017 and 2018. And so it's been quite a while since I've done one. And because my partner Em was signing up for her first one, I figured I would just join for moral support and so that she had someone to train with along the way. So I'm just dusting off those Ironman cobwebs. Since I just completed my marathon, I did take last week off to recover. This week I'm starting to ramp up the volume again. This is what I got up to. So I'm just doing an hour bike ride. I'm doing the cruise intervals on Zwift because now I'm getting back into Ironman training. And then after this I'm going to do 7k easy run, which is part of the Runna recovery plan post-marathon. That plan is only 3 weeks, which is perfect as it gets me back to keeping my fitness base and perfect amount of time before my next race, which is 70.3. So I have 30 seconds left of warm-up before we go into these intervals. Bike ride done and dusted. Just did almost 30k in an hour. Lots of climbing, but yeah, the intervals crushed me on that. My legs are fairly sore from Sunday. We did an 83 kilometer bike ride, and then yesterday I did a squat session at the gym, and so the quads are feeling tender. And so that made today's intervals very hard. So yeah, I'm just going to recover now for a bit and then go out for the 7k easy run. $7k done and dusted. It was nice and easy today. Legs are feeling it though. Okay, let's get some protein and recover. So today I have a 7k easy as well programmed. So later today we're gonna go to a lake nearby and do some open water swimming, get some practice in before race day next week. Right now I'm still feeling really sore. My legs are tight from, I guess, increasing the volume this week. Yeah, let's get the day started. Currently on our way to go swimming
in open water.
Let's go. So we finally made it to the lake and now it's time to go swimming.
It's hot. It's not as hot as Friday though, I would say.
Yeah.
It's still pretty warm.
So warm.
So warm.
Hopefully the water is warm too.
Doubt it.
That's why we have a wetsuit. About ready to head out for our swim. We might just do maybe kilometer? No.
I don't know. I want to first work on my technique, like my sighting and stuff.
Yeah, that's a good one.
I'd want to do a proper warm up, you know, as if I'm in a pool.
Yeah.
So kind of get in that training mode, you know.
Yeah, do a little practice warm up.
Yeah, we'll
as
do
you would on race day, and then maybe do a continuous swim then. just did our first swim, sort of warm up, and we're already back up.
That was not a warm up.
It was like, my watch says 360 meters. M's watch says 500 meters. I'd rather go by M's watch. But anyway, we're back here and now we're snacking.
Annihilating this.
Yeah, so good. Who knew pineapple and oranges would be so bomb? We only discovered this Cara orange and it's literally
so good.
Game changer. Oh yeah, I know. So good. Finished our swim session. Now let's go get some food. So I'm just back from the gym and I love lifting so much. I really missed it because I used to go far more frequently when I wasn't training for the marathon. So I love being able to just come back and lift again. I'm telling you, if you don't do lifting or any form of strength training, you should give it a try. The amount of endorphins and dopamine that's running through me right now is the dream. So highly recommend it. Today we just did some snatches, and then in the Metcon we did some deadlifts and front rack lunges. That's it for today. For tomorrow we're gonna do another swim session out on the lake to get some more practice in open water, and then on Sunday we're actually going to go to Victoria, which is where we're doing the Ironman 70.3, and we're going to ride on the course and do, I think, about 75 kilometers. Em did it a few weeks ago, and so because I was marathon training I didn't get to do it, so yeah, I'm looking forward to that and seeing how that goes. We did do an 83 kilometer bike ride here in North Vancouver last Sunday, and it went really well. I was super happy with it. I don't think my legs were quite ready for the amount of hills that we did. I think I was still recovering from the marathon. And my nutrition wasn't very good either. I was definitely struggling by the end. I didn't bring enough gels with me, so I'm glad that we're going to go to Victoria this weekend and test out the course, but also I'm going to test out my nutrition again. I have to generate another spreadsheet. And if you missed that, go watch my race week video. I'm going to try out the Morton drink solution in addition to some gels. It'll be so easy just to put that into my water bottle so I can still continue to get carbs and not rely on just carrying gels, because on a bike you don't have many places to store food. So yeah, I think that's what we're going to do. That's what I did previously when I did an Ironman, so I just relied a lot on the liquid carbs. So we are back at a lake.
Open water.
Going to do an open water today. What are we doing? How far?
I'm gonna try and do 1.9.
1.9. Yeah, let's do it. Can easily do it.
You just have to stay cool, calm, and collected. Let's hope I don't freak out.
You won't. You'll be fine.
Let's go. It's cold.
Just got to the lake. Beautiful. Now, I guess get ready. Get the wetsuit on. Let's do a swim. It was so cold today. That was a lesson learned. We just about did 1 kilometer. It hurt because it was so cold. I forgot this lake actually is fed by snow, and so it was a lot colder than the lake we went to from the top of a mountain.
Does the mountain like melt?
Yeah.
And comes down?
Yeah.
Oh.
Anyway, so it was a lot colder and we froze. So it was very hard to get in the 1.9, but we got 1 kilometer.
Only 900 more to go.
Yeah.
It's so cold. It's so cold.
Anyway, we're frozen now, so we're trying to get dressed quickly so we can get to the car.
I'll wear the tri-suit, pants over top, and then the Arc'teryx jacket maybe?
If the sun comes out, it will still be chilly and windy.
Yeah.
So definitely gloves. I think if you're wearing a shell jacket, that should retain some heat.
So we're gonna have to make a stop at the mall again.
Oh no. So initially we were planning to go to Victoria to do the bike course, but a couple of reasons why we didn't go. First of all, the weather turned and it's raining on the island and we didn't want to be miserable. So we decided to skip it. Also, it's a long weekend here in Canada, so that meant all the ferry reservations were full. So we had to risk going to the ferry without a reservation, which meant that we could be sitting there for hours and not get across. So, and we also were not going to not drive or walk on board because we both have runs to do right after the bike ride. So skipped going to Victoria, instead decided to just do a bike ride here. The weather this morning, it was coming down a lot earlier, but now it looks like there's a gap and the sun is coming out, but still looks a bit chilly. So might have to alter a few of the plans. We're hopefully able to go outside. Hopefully not have to do a 3.5 hour ride on the bike trainer. But yeah, no, it looks sunny now. And then afterwards, on the plan for the run, starting off with a 2K warm-up and then repeating the following 5 times, 200 meters at a 350 pace with 800 meters easy. So this is just still building on the recovery plan, and this is the first interval or speed workout that I'm going to do. The biggest thing for the bike is making sure we have enough nutrition. So this is what we're working with today. Have some salt tablets, an extra noon for electrolytes, working with some gels. This is the one that I got for the race, which I never took. And then have some solid Morton gels. I've never tried these before, so we're gonna try them out today. And then I got some Lara bars, some jellies. And then I also have 2 bottles here. One of them has the Morton carbs drink mix, which I think gives me 79 grams of carbs, and then just another one with noon. Now we're ready to ride. You ready to go? No. Let's go, 3.5 hours.
Oh my god.
We're almost at 30K, and it's been absolute torrential rain. It's been miserable. We're both saturated, really in need of a coffee. We might cut this short just so that we don't get sick, and then just do the remainder on the trainer later. Yeah. Anyway, let's see how this goes. Let's get to a coffee shop.
Finally.
I know it's my time to say.
Just got back now, and that was a bit of a disaster, but yeah, I couldn't wait to get the clothes off because everything was wet. Like my shoes were soaked, so my feet were frozen, couldn't even feel them. Whereas now, thankfully, I've just changed socks, so I can start to feel my feet again. Tri-suit's still a bit wet, but we're gonna go and get our run done now. We didn't quite do the 3.5 hours of the bike ride because honestly, we'd rather just come back and not get sick. So get to try these on again since the last time I wore them.
Another toe doesn't become black.
Stop.
Just can't change my emotions.
got this.
So finally done all my training today. Just finished this run. It actually, so the total time was 32 minutes, average pace 4:41. So I hit all the targets, which is nice. I ended up going a little too fast because this is what happens when if you've never done a triathlon before, after coming off the bike, you actually feel so good. I guess your legs are already warmed up. So yeah, I really had to slow myself down. So Rana was trying to keep me at above a 5-minute pace, but clearly I was struggling to do that on the easy. And then I was supposed to do 350 for the 200 meters. And yeah, I went a little over. Started to slow down towards the end, which I guess that's where I was like the fatigue was starting to set in. But I think overall that was a good workout back. It was a nice, fun, easy interval. And then today's bike ride didn't go quite as to plan, but you know, it is what it is. That happens. And as I said before, we just have to adapt to those situations. So I think overall this was a good, I guess, last big session before race day next week. But anyway, now we get to chill, and then we get to watch the Canucks play again on game 6 tonight. Go Canucks! Okay, now I need some protein, stat, and maybe a coffee.